Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll continue our discussion on Gajendra Stuti. So we are discussing about the reflections on that short video where a crocodile catches a deer and how the monkey saves the deer from the clutches of crocodile. So as Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 4, Yadha yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata apyutthanam tadatmanam srujamyaham. I appear millennium after millennium to to uh, to kill the miscreants and to protect the dharma. So whenever the Rakshasas, miscreants means Rakshasas, the evil-minded people, whenever the Rakshasas are killing his devotees, when the rampage of killing of devotees is going on, then Krishna appears personally. Or sometimes he sends his representatives to protect his devotees. A classic example is how Krishna sent Srila Prabhupada to protect all of us, or how Krishna sent or how Vishnu or Narayana sent Ramanujacharya to protect all the devotees. Now when these devotees come who are on a mission to protect the devotees, to protect other living entities, what do these devotees do? They put their... Okay, so before that, anyone else had any other reflections before I tell further points? No other points? So now,
Sometimes animals have a symbiotic relationship also. Like the monkeys, they warn other animals of danger if they sense like this has been noted also in like studies. And then and they also get some benefit from the other, like protection and from the other animals. So it's like a symbiotic relationship, so watching out for each other.
Yes, you're almost there, but you have to use one specific word. Yes, what you're conveying is correct, but there is a specific word to convey whatever you said
Association.
in just one word.
Association.
Association. No.
Friendship.
More specific. Compassion. Okay, what you said is symbiotic relationship, right? So if one animal is in danger, other animal naturally feels naturally is inclined to save that animal. So this is compassion. When Srila Prabhupada came, so he was so compassionate of delivering the fallen souls. When he came to America, Boston and New York, when he saw all the hippies who were violating all the four regulative principles and how they are suffering, Srila Prabhupada, he used to cry. He used to cry thinking that uh, they are wasting the potential of their human life and they are suffering like this. Krishna, please save them. He cried for them. Compassion, karuna. In the beginning of the class every day, we recite Mangalacharana prayers, right? Starting with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and Om Ajnana Timirandasya. So towards the end, there is one shloka that talks about compassion of devotees. vāñchā-kalpa-tarubhyaś kṛpā-sindhubhya patitānāṁ pāvanebhyo vaiṣṇavebhyo namo namaḥ. So let me show that shloka here. So if you see the shloka here, the last but one. The last one is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. But the one before that is vāñchā-kalpa-tarubhyaś kṛpā-sindhubhya evacha patitānāṁ pāvanebhyo vaiṣṇavebhyo namo namaḥ. Devotees, here the prayer is to all the Vaishnavas. Vaiṣṇavebhyo namo namaḥ means my pranams to all the Vaishnavas, all the pure devotees. Srila Prabhupada, his guru, his guru, his guru, his previous guru, and so on. And all the other gurus that are living currently. So Vaiṣṇavebhyo namo namaḥ. My pranams to all those devotees who are vāñchā-kalpa-taru. Kalpataru means, taru means tree. Kalpataru is a special tree that can fulfill the desires of anybody who makes a wish under the tree. Vāñchā. Vāñchā means a desire. Vañchā-kalpa-taru means a wish fulfilling tree, desire fulfilling tree. The pure devotees, Vaishnavas, are compared to Vañchā-kalpa-taru. They are compared to Kalpataru trees. They can fulfill the desires of the conditioned souls, the fallen souls, the jivas. What is the desire? What is the desire of the conditioned souls or the fallen souls? What is the desire of the jivas? The desire of the jivas is to get out of this material suffering. The desire of the jivas is to get out of this samsara sagara. The desire of the jivas is to get out of the clutches of the crocodile. The crocodile, which is called as grahya in Sanskrit, or graha in Sanskrit, we discussed there are three types of crocodiles that can be in our life. What are the three types of crocodiles? We discussed this in one of the classes. What are the three crocodiles in our life?
ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಆದಿದೈವಿಕ ಆದಿಭೌತಿಕ ಅದೇನಾ ವಿವಿಧದ
ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಆದಿದೈವಿಕ ಆದಿಭೌತಿಕ. Adi, that is also one correct answer, but there is one more.
Like lust, ego.
Brothers and putra and brother, no? Putra, I think.
Okay. Putra.
Wife or husband.
Husband.
Daughter.
So wife, husband, daughter, son, brother, sisters, they all come in one category. Bandhu category, or bandha, attachments. Our relations, our attachments are one type of crocodile. Okay. Desires. Okay. Because of attachments, we have desires. Because we are attached. Because Dhritarashtra is attached to his son Duryodhana, he had a desire that Duryodhana should win the war. So attachment is the main reason, and desire is a symptom. Just like there is an infection in the body, but the symptom is shown in the form of fever, cough, cold, etc. Okay, so attachments, that's one crocodile, one type of crocodile. What are the other two crocodiles? And Urukrama Prabhu, what you said is also correct. Adhyatmika, problems created by one's own body and mind. the diseases, the problems created by the mind, and Adi Daivika, problems created by the nature in the form of tsunami, floods, earthquake, etc. And Adi Bhautika, problems created by other living entities. Like for Gajendra, the problem was created by other living entity, crocodile. So the attachments can be compared to Adi Bhautika, like brother, sister, wife, husband, son or daughter. These are all Adi Bhautika, problems created by other living entities. The mosquito bites in India. These are all Adi Bhautika. What are the other two?
Senses,
What's that?
senses, sense organs. Our senses.
Senses.
Sensory perception.
Senses are nothing but the desires. Senses want to enjoy. Senses have a desire to enjoy. And why do the senses have a desire to enjoy? Because of attachments. Senses also have desires because of another reason. And that will be the second crocodile in our life. That is karma. Second crocodile is karma. Karma grahya grihitangam. Samsara sagare magnam dhinam mam karunanide karma grahya grihitangam mamuddhara bhavarnavat Srimad Bhagavatakyoyam Pratyaksha Krishna eva hi Svikrutosi mayanata Mukhyartham Bhavasagare. This is from Padma Purana. This shloka from Padma Purana is a glorification shloka of Bhagavatam. Let me show that shloka. So here, Samsara Sagare Magnam Dinam Mam Karunanide Karma Grahya. This is another crocodile, right? Karma is our second crocodile. Karma Grahya Grihitangam Mamuddhava Bhavarnaval. Okay. So Srividya, can you read this translation?
Okay. I have fallen into the ocean of repeated birth and death, and I am totally distressed. My karma is like crocodiles, ready to bite me. O ocean of mercy, please pick me up from the ocean of material existence.
Yeah. So our karma. Karma means both good karma and bad karma, both. Both are biting us. Both are biting us. Because if you do good karma, you have to take birth again to enjoy the results of that karma. And when you take birth, when you take birth, you are subject to the four miseries, the four types of problems: birth, death, old age, and disease. You are subject to the threefold miseries: Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. And you are subject to, again, karma, bandha, and the third type of crocodile. You are subject to all these types of problems. So both good karma is also biting like crocodile. Bad karma, anyway, we know how bad it is. But good karma is also bad. So karma, vikarma, both are bad. We need to do akarma. Akarma is that karma that has no reaction. So then that action or reaction from akarma will not act like crocodile. Will not act like crocodile. Akarma is not biting. Akarma is uplifting. Something that is biting us, it will pull us down. But something that is uplifting, it will take us up. It will take us outside this material ocean, samsara sagara.
Prabhuji, can you give one example for this akarma?
Akarma, all the bhakti that we are doing. For example, we are sitting here and listening to Krishna Katha. This is akarma. And when you go to temple and take darshan of the Lord, sing kirtans or you hear kirtans, that is akarma. When you do puja at home, when you do arti at home, archanam, that is akarma. When you are remembering the Lord, when you are thinking of the Lord, smarana, that is akarma.
That's not dharma, Prabhuji. All is
No.
what you're telling.
No, this is all akarma.
That's not religion.
No, it's not really. It can also be
Not
called
religion, I
dharma.
mean dharma. That's our dharma, right? It's not dharma.
It
Dharma.
can also be called as dharma. It is paradharma. There are two types of dharmas, right? Paradharma, aparadharma. Aparadharma means our material occupations. Software engineer, teacher, wife, husband, father, son, mother. These are all aparadharma.
Dharma.
Something of lower nature. Something of this material nature. And paradharma means superior duty, higher duty.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, akarma can also be called as paradharma. So in simple words, akarma or our paradharma is to serve the Lord. It is the intrinsic nature of the jiva to serve the Lord. And that service can be done in different ways. We are all hearing Krishna Katha, Shravanam. This is a service to the Lord. And when somebody is speaking, it's a kirtanam. That is service to the Lord. When somebody is singing bhajan, that is also kirtanam. When somebody is chanting on japa beads, that's also service to the Lord. So service to the Lord is paradharma or akarma. Okay. So both good karma, bad karma, they are biting like crocodile. Okay. So we have two karmas, so two crocodiles so far. Karma and our attachments. What's the third karma? Not the third crocodile.
Ignorance.
No. Because of attachments, you have ignorance.
Birth
First, you
and
are
death
attached to
cycle.
somebody. Then, ignorance is a symptom. Ignorance, the desire, these are all symptoms.
Birth and death cycle.
Birth and death cycle. That's because of karma. Yeah. Because of karma, we take birth. Whether it is good karma or papa karma, we take birth. And because we take birth, we die. And because we take birth, we get old, we get diseases. So the third type of karma is kala, time. Time is compared to a serpent. Sometimes time is compared to crocodile. In the second chapter of this eighth canto, Gajendra compares time as crocodile. Because with time, everything deteriorates. With time, our age deteriorates. With time, our stamina, strength deteriorates. With time, our power to remember things deteriorates. With time, our body comes to an end. With time, we lose people. With time, we lose wealth. So with time, we lose many things. Many things will deteriorate. That's why time is compared to crocodile. With time, we are losing everything, but the time is remaining. Time is long lasting. Time is simply watching everybody going through these influential factors of time. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Kalosmi, time I am. So Krishna in the form of time, he is the Sakshi. He is watching everybody going through these effects of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, and all the three types of crocodiles that we discussed. The influential factors of time. We go through all these things, and Krishna is watching as a Sakshi.
Sakshi of Laya and Pralaya. He's a Sakshi of Pralaya and Laya.
Yeah, that we discussed 2 days ago, right? And even in today's shloka number 5 also, Kalena panchatvamiteshu krichnasho lokeshu paleshu cha sarvahetushu. Kalena, with time, panchatvam, the pancha mahabhutas, earth, water, fire, air, ether. Kalena panchatvam, with time, all the pancha mahabhutas, they come to an end. Lokeshu, all the planetary systems, they come to an end. Paleshu, the rulers of the planets, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, the Prime Minister, Chief Minister, President, Governor, Mayor, Senior Director, CEO, Paleshu, different rulers, they come to an end. Kalena panchatvam iteshu krishnasho lokeshu paleshu cha sarvahetushu. All the cause and effect will come to an end. With time, everything will come to an end. So we have 3 crocodiles in our life. So what are 3 crocodiles? Who can tell names of the 3 crocodiles?
Attachment, karma, and time.
Yes. Karma, kala, bandha. Karma, kala,
Prabhuji,
and bandha. Yes.
good karma means our responsibility, sir. Comes under good karmas. How they will becomes crocodile for us?
Good karma means, for example, you give charity to somebody. You give some donation to somebody. Or you go to a pujari in the temple and ask him, is there any puja that is prescribed in the Vedas which I can perform and get some material benefit? Okay? And the pujari will recommend you some homam or something. So you do that homam and get that material benefit.
Oh.
For example, somebody has some health problem, or somebody wants to get wealth, somebody wants a good husband, good wife, somebody wants some other material benefit. So when you perform any Vedic ritual, any karma kanda ritual as prescribed in the Vedas, to get material benefits for yourself, the particular devata, they are pleased with your puja, and whatever you wish, that will be fulfilled. Putrarthi labate putram, dhanarthi labate dhanam, moksharthi labate moksham. So if you ask for a son, you will get a son. If you ask for dhanam, you will get dhanam. If you ask for moksham, you will get moksham. But before moksham, all the other material desires, if you are performing any of these Vedic rituals, pujas, karmakanda rituals, for your material desires, that is good karma. You'll get some punya karma because of doing that puja. But because of that good karma, you have to take birth again. You have to take birth to enjoy the results of your good karma. Gajendra is a classic example. Gajendra, what is the place of his residence? Swargaloka, right? Who will go to Swargaloka? Those who have lot of punya karma. Those who have lot of punya karma, they will go to heavenly planets, where there is only enjoyment. Lot of enjoyment. So many comforts, lot of enjoyment for 10,000 years. And eventually, when that punya karma is exhausted, they will fall down into the material world. Okay?
Punya karmas means good karmas.
Yes, correct. Good karma.
So probably this cycle keeps on going.
Yeah, the cycle keeps on going unless we come to a realization that I should stop doing good karma and bad karma, and I should do only akarma, devotional service, bhakti. So if you do bhakti, anything that you do in devotional service that is not entangling, that will not keep you in this cycle. The 9 processes, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Padasevanam, Atma, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam, Vandanam. All these 9 devotional services, they will uplift you from this cycle. Okay?
In Bothal Sunday class, you told we can do even punya karma also. We can make it as a karma by chanting Lord's name.
Yeah.
And thinking about.
Yes. So the goal is everything that we do in our material life, we have to do it as a service to the Lord. Somebody is a software engineer. Now, when they are doing that work as a software engineer, that person will do both good karma and bad karma. Good karma is, his intention is to work as a software engineer, get some money so that he can maintain himself and he can maintain his family. But bad karma is, as a result of performing that software work, there can be some bad consequences, right? For example, if that software is used for some destructive purposes, if that software is used by a terrorist to kill somebody, if that software is used to do some illegal activity, you are indirectly responsible for that. So you will get some bad karma also. And this good karma, bad karma, it's part and parcel of our package in this material life. We cannot avoid. That's why what we have to do is, everything that you do it as a service to the Lord. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. I offer the results of my work to the Lord. We have to work with karmanye-vadikaraste principle in our mind. The karmanye-vadikaraste principle, what does it say? Perform your duty, but don't be attached to the results of your duty. Good or bad, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the results of your action. Krishna will take care of that. With our capacity, we cannot even judge whether the results of our action are good or bad. So Krishna is the judge. We are just an instrument. We just have to perform our duty and then offer the results to God. Be detached from the results. Okay, so that's about karma as one of the types of crocodiles. Karma, kala, and attachments. Karma, kala, bandha. 3 attachments, 3 crocodiles. Okay, so there can be another point from that video. So what are the different points that we gathered so far? One is, just like how the monkey saved the deer from the clutches of crocodile, few devotees, they save other jivas from the clutches of material maya. Okay, and how they are compassionate. They are like vāñchā-kalpa-taru. They are like wish fulfilling trees. Let me show that shloka word for word meaning actually. Vāñchā-kalpa-taru. We recite that every day, but we don't pay much attention, right? So let me show the meaning of that shloka. By the way, we have Anita. Anita, is that Shamala's friend, or is that Anita from Varangal? Anita, can you hear me? Okay, Urukrama Prabhu, you said your wife's name is also Anita, right?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranaman Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Pranamalu. Yeah, hello, Nar.
I'm good, Prabhuji.
Yeah, good. So this is the shloka from the Mangalacharana prayers. Mahi, are you there?
Yes, yes, Srinath, thank you.
ఈ శ్లోకం రిసైట్ చేయండి, రిసైట్ చేసి ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ చదవండి.
vāñchā-kalpa-tarubhyaś kṛpā-sindhubhya eva ca patitānāṁ pāvanebhyo vaiṣṇavebhyo namo namaḥ. I offer my respectable obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They can fulfill the desires of everyone, just like desert trees, and they are full of compassion for the fallen souls.
That's all.
Sri Krishna.
Yeah, ante, that's all. One shloka. So that monkey in that video is like these Vaishnavas who can fulfill the desires of jivas. The desire of jiva is to get out of this material world, to get free from the sufferings of the material world, and to go to Vaikuntha and serve the Lord. Okay, and I will also show you the shloka where Gajendra said, time is a crocodile. Yeah, this one, text 27. Text 27, Gajendra says, tam tatra kaschin rupadaiva chodito graho baliyam sharanerushagrahit yadruchyavyam pyasanam gato gajo yata balam soti balo vichakrame. Okay, Sarita, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. By the arrangement of Providence, O king, a strong crocodile was angry at the elephant and attacked the elephant's leg in the water. The elephant was certainly strong, and he tried his best to get free from his danger sent by Providence.
Okay, no, not this shloka. So here in this shloka, Shuka Mahamuni is describing about the actual crocodile. I think the next shloka or something. Let me see.
Yeah, Grahas.
This one, I think.
There is no time mentioned here, Prabhuji.
Oh yeah, I think we discussed this. I think in the purport, Prabhupada describes crocodile as a time as a crocodile. Yeah, because anything that happens to us, it is only there are only three possibilities.
Yeah, karma, time, and Krishna's plan.
Yes, correct. So during Bhishma
Stuti.
Yeah, before Bhishma Stuti, when Bhishma Dev was pacifying Yudhishthira Maharaj, when Yudhishthira Maharaj was feeling great regret of whatever happened, he was feeling lamentation that because of Yudhishthira Maharaj, millions of people on the Kaurava side had to die. So he was feeling great lamentation in his heart, and Bhishma Dev tried to pacify him, saying that anything that happens to you, it's only because of three reasons: Kala, Karma, and Daiva Netrena. Karmana, Daiva Netrena, Karmana, Kala, Daiva Netrena. So three possible reasons: Karma, Kala, and Daiva Netrena. Krishna's plan. So because Pandavas, they are pure devotees. Pure devotees are not subject to Kala and Karma crocodiles. But Krishna, to teach the rest of the world a lesson, or to send a message to the rest of the world, a lesson, Krishna can put pure devotees in difficulty. That is Krishna's plan. That is the third reason why difficulties occur in pure devotees' life. Okay. So now, from that video, we discussed several points so far. What can be another point? Anyone else thought about any other points?
One thing on seeing the video, actually the crocodile is more powerful than the monkey, but it didn't expect that it will come and try to save. And it left. So that was surprising.
Yeah, okay.
I also felt that was AI generated video, Babuji.
It looks like,
not a video.
yeah, I also realized that most likely it's AI generated, but whatever it is, whether it is real or AI generated, so we have good philosophical points from that.
First thing that came into the mind was obviously the Gajendra Stuti, like
Yeah.
instead of deer, I realized that it's Gajendra and the crocodile is holding his feet.
Yeah, see, we are only thinking there is in the clutches of crocodile, either there is Gajendra or the deer. But we have to think that I am that animal who is in the clutches of the crocodile. Padam padam yad vipadam. There is a danger at every step in our life. So when we are reading Gajendra Stuti, and when we are discussing how crocodile caught the leg of Gajendra, don't think that somebody else or some other animal is in the clutches of crocodile. Put yourself in the shoes of that animal that is in the clutches of crocodile and think that this message is for me. I am this Gajendra. I am this Gajendra who is constantly caught by the clutches of karma, kala and bandha. So isn't that true? That's true, right? We are constantly caught by so many crocodiles in our lifetime, in our day-to-day life. So another striking point from that video is, as Srividya said, crocodile is more powerful than the monkey. But the monkey, even putting his own life at risk, tried to save the deer. That means when pure devotees, when they are on a mission to deliver the fallen souls, they put their own life at risk. So even by risking their own life, they try to protect the fallen souls. They try to uplift the fallen souls.
Like Prabhupada.
Yes. Yeah, going back to Prabhupada's example again. Prabhupada put his own life at risk when he sailed the 7 oceans by a cargo ship. He had 2 heart attacks. He did not know anyone. He did not have any money. He came with 40 rupees, or maybe $40 or 40 rupees, something. By the way, he never spent that money. He came with 40 rupees, and then within 10 years, he built 108 temples across the world without spending that 40 rupees. He is genius. And when he came to America, there were so many problems that he survived. He was sharing an apartment with somebody, with some American, and one day that person tried to kill Prabhupada, and somehow he escaped and protected his life.
Yes, Prabhuji, this I heard from Radhanath Prabhuji's, you put live video that time.
Maharaj, Radhanath Maharaj.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you heard it from there, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. But I don't know this story. First time I heard from that live video only.
Yeah. So there were so many dangers Prabhupada survived. Look at Ramanujacharya. He put his own life at risk.
Yes.
How? Ramanujacharya, when he got Diksha from his Guru. So the Guru gave him mantra. And Guru gave that mantra and told Ramanujacharya, do not reveal this mantra to anyone. It's a confidential mantra a Guru gives to the disciple. Then out of curiosity, Ramanujacharya asked, Guruji, what will happen if I reveal this to others? The Guruji said, you will go to hell. You will go to hell. And then Ramanujacharya asked another question. Will those people who hear this mantra, will they get benefit? The Guru said, yes, of course. Because it's a mantra, it's the holy name of the Lord. Definitely whoever hears this, they will have the benefit. Then what did Ramanujacharya do after that? He goes out into the village. He stands on top of a building and very loudly he chants, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Now hearing this, the Guru gets very angry. And then he calls Ramanujacharya and tells him, I told you, you should not reveal this mantra to anybody. And you went on top of the building and revealed this mantra to the entire village. Now you will have very dire consequences of this. You will go to hellish planets. Ramanujacharya said, yes, I'm happy to go to hellish planets if all those people who have heard this mantra, if they get benefit. I'm happy to go to hellish planets. So he put his own life at risk. Ramanujacharya put his own life at risk just to save other jivas. So this is another lesson that we can learn from that video. The monkey knows how powerful the crocodile is, and more than the deer, the monkey is more vulnerable to be easily caught by the crocodile. But the monkey risked his life to protect the deer. That's how the pure devotees come into our life. Okay, so yeah, these are all wonderful points from that video that we can learn. Okay, with that said, yesterday or day before, Urukrama Prabhu, you asked about Badarayani, the word Badarayani, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Yeah. So we will talk about that now. So if you look at the very first shloka of this chapter, right? It says Sri Badarayani Ruvacha 8.3.1 Sri Badarayani Ruvacha. So who is this Badarayani here? Shukadev Goswami, Shuka Mahamuni. Who is Shuka Mahamuni? Shuka Mahamuni is the son of Vyasadeva. Son of Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva has many different names. What are the different names that Vyasadeva has? Krishna Dvaipayana. Krishna Dvaipayana. That's the birth name actually. See, Vyasadeva is a position. Just like Brahma is a position, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, these are all different positions. So Vyasadeva is a position. A person who divides one Veda into 4 Vedas. The Sanskrit word Vyasa means to divide. To divide one thing into different smaller things. That is Vyasa. So Vyasadeva, the so-called Vyasadeva, he was born on an island. That's why he got the name Dvipayana. Dvipayana, like Narayana. What is the meaning of the word Narayana? Narayana means one who lives in the water. One who lives in the water is Narayana, Jala Narayana. Okay, if you go to Telangana, near Warangal, near Yadagiri Gutta, there is a new temple called Swarnagiri, right? Urukram Prabhu, is that right? Swarnagiri, yeah? I think
Yes, Prabhu.
Swarnagiri.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
So there they have Jala Narayana there. They have a huge deity of Vishnu in the water. So Narayana means, one meaning of Nara means water. Another meaning of Nara is human being. So the two meanings of Narayana is, one meaning is one who lives, one who resides in water is Narayana. Another meaning of Narayana is one who provides shelter to human beings is Narayana. So Dvipayana. Dvipayana means one who resides in Dvipa, island, is Dvipayana. But Krishna Dvaipayana means because Vasudeva, his bodily complexion is similar to that of Krishna. Dark complexion, black or blue, whatever. So his bodily complexion is similar to Krishna's color. That's why Krishna Dvaipayana. Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasadeva. Okay. There is another name for Vyasadeva, Vayasaki. In the list of 12 Mahajans that are told by Yamaraj, Vyasadeva is referred to as Vayasaki. Similarly, Badarayana. Badarayana. Vyasadeva also has a name. Not Badarayana, Badarayana. Badarayana. Badarayana means one who lives or one who resides among Badara trees. What is Badara tree? Badara tree, Regu Chettu. Telugulo, Regu Chettu. In Hindi, bear fruit or jujube trees. Ankita, do you know jujube fruits?
No, Prabhuji. Bear, I know, but
Bear
that
fruit. Like
bear,
red color,
right?
red
Bear,
or
that.
green, small.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they sell on the street side. Everywhere in India they sell.
Yeah. In English, yeah. I think
During
in English
Sankranti
it is called as, yeah, correct. That bear. It goes for Shivji, I know. Sankranti. Mein.
Yeah. So Regi Chetlu. So Badara trees. Badarayana, who resides among Badara trees. So when Vasudeva was born, he was born on an island, and also there were lot of Badara trees. And also Vasudeva, he has written all the Vedas. All the Vedas, they talk about the Purusharthas, Chaturvida Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So he compiled Rigvedam, Samavedam, Atharvana Vedam, Yajurvedam. But he was not satisfied. He wrote so many shlokas in all these Vedas, but he was not satisfied. So he wanted to meditate and understand the reason why he was not satisfied, even after doing so much good work to the mankind. So he goes into the forest and sits under a Badara tree and meditates. That's another meaning why he got the name Badarayana. Okay. And the son of Badarayana is Badarayani. That is Shukadeva Goswami, Shuka Mahamuni. So Vyasadeva is Badarayana. And his son Shukadeva Goswami is Badarayani, son of Badarayana. Okay. So is that clear? Rukram Prabhu?
Prabhuji, I have a question. How the same name Krishna Dvaipayana, why he was also named as Krishna?
Why he was named as Krishna? Because of his bodily complexion. It is similar to Krishna's color.
And he was born before or after Prabhuji, after Mahabharata? But he was also part of Mahabharata, I think. Right, Prabhuji?
He's part of Mahabharata. Yeah, he was there when Bhishma Dev was consoling Yudhishthir Maharaj when Krishna brings all the Pandavas in front of Bhishmadev, Bhishmadev was lying on the bed of arrows, and Krishna brings all the Pandavas in front of Bhishmadev. So in that assembly,
And
Vyasadeva
he's
also was there.
actually the son of Satyavati, the elders.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So how he was born? When um, when Bhishmadev's father, who was that? Shantanu. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shantanu Maharaj. When he was sailing in the water, and then this lady, fisherman lady, she was
Satyavati.
the boatman. She was crossing Shantanu across the river, and that is when Shantanu asks, no, not Shantanu.
Yeah. Actually, he was a divine child only for Satyavati. Like and then afterwards she became normal. Like she gave.
So Parashara Muni actually. Parashara Muni. So he asks this fisherman lady who was helping him cross the river. Parashara Muni tells her that there is a divine cause that is about to happen. Would you like to be an instrument in that? And that fisherman lady, who is the boat woman, she agrees. So Parashara Muni, simply with his divine look, he impregnates this fisher lady, and then that's how Vyasadeva is born. In the water, it's in the island.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was surprised to say his name. I didn't know that his name is Krishna Dvaipayana. So that's why I was surprised. Both, how come he also got the name Krishna and our Krishna same name.
Even Draupadi is also known as Krishna with a long syllable. Krishna means one who has the same color as Krishna.
Okay.
Yeah. Arjuna also has one of the names as Krishna. Yeah. So, okay. So this is about Badarayani. And when between Vyasadeva and his son Shukadeva Goswami, when Shukadeva Goswami was born, not born actually, before he was born, he does not even want to come outside of the mother's womb, because he thought that if I come out, I'll be entangled in this material world. I'll be subject to the reactions of this material world. So I don't want to come out. So he stayed in the mother's womb for hundreds of years. So he didn't want to come out. Then with Krishna's intervention, he comes out. But as soon as he comes out, he starts running away from the home. So when he was running away from the home, Vyasadeva, he calls out to his son, saying, Putra, Putra, oh son, please come back. Then that time, his son Shukadeva Goswami, he did not hear, he did not respond to Vyasadeva. But the trees, Badara trees, the Badara trees in the forest where Shukadeva Goswami was running and Vyasadeva was behind him, the Badara trees heard his message. When Vyasadeva was calling Putra, Putra, the Badara trees heard his voice and they echoed, they responded, saying Putra, Putra again. So that's another reason how Vyasadeva got the name Badarayana, who was given shelter by Badara trees. His son did not respond, but the trees responded. The trees shared his feelings. Vyasadeva was feeling separation from his son when he was running away. So the trees, sharing the feelings of his heart, they responded saying, Putra, Putra. When they echoed, it is not just to not to respond back to Vasudeva, right? They are helping Vasudeva. When they also called out Putra, Putra, the trees were thinking that, oh, if all of us shout out loud, then maybe Shukadeva Goswami will listen. When Vasudeva alone is calling out Putra, Putra with one voice, he is not responding. Then all the Badara trees, they all decided to help Vasudeva. And they all together, they all said, Putra, Putra. So let's say there is a huge assembly. We went to Yatra, right? There were 12,000 devotees. In the evening, a class, Maharaj gives a class every day. If there is only one speaker, one loud speaker, 12,000 devotees cannot hear that. That's why they put hundreds of speakers hanging from the ceiling. They put hundreds of, if you look at the pictures, right? I sent the pictures in the group. Hundreds of speakers, the audio speakers, they're hanging from the ceiling. So that's what the trees were doing, the Badara trees. They were giving shelter to Vasudeva. They were helping him by calling Putra, Putra. So still he did not respond. Then Vasudeva, he uses a Brahmastra. Brahmastra means not a literal sense. He's his son, right? After all, how can he release a Brahmastra? So the Brahmastra is, he recites a beautiful shlokam from Bhagavatam. Aho bhakiyam stanakalakutam. So he recites a shloka from Putana Leela, Putana Moksha Leela. How Krishna liberated Putana by killing her. Then as soon as Shukadeva Goswami heard these words, Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Kutam, he immediately returned. So he is a self-realized person. Shukadeva Goswami is a self-realized person. Before birth itself, he is a self-realized person. And he didn't want to come out. Because if he comes out, he was fearing that he will be caught by the crocodiles of Karma, Kala and Bandha. He didn't want to come out. But little did he know that he is the one who is going to speak about this crocodile and Gajendra. He is never caught by the clutches of crocodile, but he is going to tell a story of crocodile and Gajendra. He never imagined that. So, yeah, that is how Badarayani word came out. Okay, it's 10:05. Anything else? Anybody want to discuss?
ప్రభుజీ,
ఎస్.
ఎందుకు అడిగానంటే కనెక్షన్ ఏంటిది? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఒక అతను మంచి వంట చేశాడు అనుకో, నల్ల భీమా అంటాం. మధ్యలో ఇప్పుడు భగవద్గీతలో కూడా అప్పుడప్పుడు కృష్ణుడు ఓ మహాబాహులు కలవాడ, ఓ కుంతిపుత్రుడా అనడానికి ఒక కారణం ఉంటది, అది ఉంటది కదా. అదే విధంగా బదరాని ఉవాచ అనడానికి కారణం ఏంటిది అనేది ఉద్దేశంగా అడగడం జరిగింది.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
So the internal meaning, now we understood the external meaning, right? External meaning of Badarayani means the son of Badarayana, Vasudeva. Now we see in Bhagavatam, most of the times, whenever Shuka Mahamuni speaks, it is mentioned in the Bhagavatam, Shri Shuka Uvacha, 99% of the time. But very few times, occasionally, Badarayani Uvacha is mentioned. So there is a significance why Badarayani is used in those places. The internal meaning is that the Badara trees, they indicate introspection. They indicate introspection. They indicate antarmukha sthiti. There is antarmukha sthiti and bahyamukha sthiti. Being inward and being external, being outward. Internal, external. Internal focused, external focused. In our day-to-day life, what's our problem? Our problem is all the time we are outward focused, we are external focused. We always think that if I engage my senses in this sense object, I'll get happiness. That is external focused, outward focused. But that happiness is within you. We should seek happiness from within. We should seek happiness from within. We have to become antarmukh. We have to introspect. We have to meditate. And then we'll get happiness from within. So the Badara trees, traditionally, they are not available everywhere. The Badara fruits or Badara trees, the Regupallu or Jujube fruits or bear fruits, usually they were not available everywhere. But since last 100-200 years, we have been seeing they are available everywhere. But traditionally, in the ancient times, Badara trees were only available in the forest, away from the city, away from the material life. They were in the forest.
So, Prabhuji, these are the fruits which Shabari offered to Sri Rama?
Yes. Maybe those are berries actually.
Okay.
Berries like blueberry, strawberry, in those kind of things. So no, these are bear fruit. Yeah, jujube.
Our place will say same, Prabhuji, bear only.
Huh?
Rama was offered bear by Shabari, that we say in our place.
Oh, these are bear fruits only? Okay. So maybe the same thing then. Badara fruits. So the sages, they used to go and sit under these Badara trees and meditate. When they have to become antarmukh, introspect, they used to go and sit under the Badara trees. Just like Vyasadeva also did, right? After compiling all the 4 Vedas, he was not satisfied. So he went and sat under the Badara tree and meditated. What is the reason for my dissatisfaction?
Prabhuji, is Bodhi tree and Badara tree same? Like Gautam Buddha also sat under.
Yeah, he sat under a Bodhi tree. That's a
Bodhi
different
tree.
thing. Bodhi tree.
That's a people tree, I think.
Pipal tree, correct. That gives knowledge. That gives knowledge. So, okay.
This Regi Pallu they put for children, right, Prabhuji? On Sankran, after
Correct.
Sankran.
Same thing.
Bogi Pallu.
Same thing.
Same thing.
They are very rich in vitamin C.
Yeah, they're also like sages, they put on top of them. Okay.
Yeah. So now whenever we see this word Sri Badarayani Ruvacha, that means there is a deeper meaning that is being conveyed here. We have to sit and introspect. We have to sit and introspect.
అమ్మవారిని కూడా అప్పుడు బాదరాయని అని విన్నాను ప్రభు. ఇది మన లలితా సహస్రనామాలు వాటిలలో వినడం జరిగింది. అందుకే ఇది మరీ ఎందుకు అడగడం జరిగింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభు.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that reason why the Devi is also called as Badarayani. I don't know. Yeah, there could be some other meaning for that. Sanskrit is very rich language, right? One word has multiple meanings. So there could be another meaning for that Devi's nama in Lalita Sahasra Nama.
I think that is for Bhadra Nakshatra.
Oh, Bhadra Nakshatra?
Yes, okay.
Oh, Uttara Bhadra, Purva Bhadra, there are two.
Oh. Maybe she's born in the Bhadra Nakshatra, that's why she's called Bhadrayani. So I don't know.
Yeah, for Devi we do Avan during Mool Nakshatra, so that's why there's Bhadra and all.
Okay.
Prabhuji, what happened to Shukadev Goswami and all after this Dwapar Yuga and?
Yeah, they all went back to spiritual world.
Spiritual, okay.
Shukadev Goswami, he's a personal parrot of Radharani.
Okay.
A pet parrot of Radharani.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
They were
in
spiritual
Sri
world.
Ramadasu movie, you might have seen the pet parrot there, right? So like that, Srimati Radharani has a pet parrot, and the parrot's name is Shuka.
Okay.
Yeah. So he went back to his original position as parrot in Goloka.
Okay, Guruji.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Anybody?
సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ. అంటే మీరు చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే ఆ యొక్క జ్ఞానం అనేది ఆ యొక్క బదరాయని వృక్షం మీద జరుగుతుంది కనుక ఆ యొక్క జ్ఞానం మొత్తం నిండిన వ్యక్తి ఆ యొక్క సుఖ మహర్షి అని చెప్పడం జరిగిందని అంటారు ప్రభు. బదరాయని అనే మాటకు.
So
Hare Krishna.
Yes, correct, Prabhu. Yeah. So there is a special revelation of a deeper knowledge that's being conveyed in this section. That's why Badarayani Ruvacha. Srimad Bhagavatam talks about so many things, but whenever there are some important incidents, important messages are conveyed, then Parikshit Maharaj also, he pays great attention. He asks Shuka Mahamuni to explain in great detail. When Shuka Mahamuni, he is just trying to give an overview of the Leela very quickly, Parikshit Maharaj stops him. Can you explain this in detail? The same thing happened when Shuka Mahamuni was trying to explain Gajendra Leela. He was trying to rush. He just said in one sentence, in this Manvantara, the Lord appeared as Hari to the parents Harini and Hari Medasa. He appeared as Hari and saved an elephant. That's all he said. And then Parikshit Maharaj, he got some attention to that. He said, O Shukadev Goswami, can you please explain this in detail? Then Shukadev Goswami explains Gajendra Moksha Leela in detail. So that's why here it is mentioned as Sri Badarayani Ruvacha. Okay. Okay, it's 10:15. I think we'll pause here. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Shri Gajendra Stuti ki
Jai.
Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.